Amendments to the Motor Car Act due to be debated in the House could enable the introduction of 150 new seasonal taxis, operators that respond only to rideshare app calls if those calls are not answered swiftly enough by the current fleet.
It will increase the supply that we have. Individuals who are trying to move will have more options.
The Bermuda Taxi Owners and Operators Association says data has not been shared to back up the plan and maintains that government should first enforce the existing law to make sure the current fleet is providing good service. Social media reaction is split, with some agreeing with the call for the current laws to be enforced, while others cite a need for expanded service. Speaking last week, Tourism and Transport Minister Owen Darrell acknowledged that the move is unpopular with the BTOA. However, he was not forthcoming when we pressed him for details on when he last met with them.
I have met previously with the Bermuda Taxi Association.
When?
I've been here for 12 months, and in the last 12 months I have met with them.
The BTOA's Randy Broadbelt says there has been almost no formal dialogue in nearly 10 months.
Our last scheduled regular meeting with the Minister on General Broad Policy of Transport was in May 22nd of 2025.
Mr. Broadbelt says BTOA comments that were published in local media alongside a statement by Shadow Transport Minister Dwayne Robinson led to Minister Darrell pausing meetings until a retraction or correction was made.
We followed up with response 2 days later asking, could you clarify what statements need to be corrected?
This went on for some months, Mr. Broadbelt says, until the BTOA reached out to the Premier and a new meeting was scheduled for September. However, some BTOA representatives were unavailable following further scheduling changes, and it seems that matters got out of hand again.
That meeting did not formally start.
Once the meeting started, there was a request put forward for a photo to be taken with BTOA representatives and the minister before the meeting started. It seemed very premature to assume that this was a photo opportunity moment when you were reconciling broken down communications.
But what happened on that occasion for the actual meeting to not start?
The discussion got heated, comments were made, the minister made assertions or demands, and we made it clear that we will not yield for a photo because of a demand.
According to Mr. Broadbelt, the meeting was ended abruptly after this exchange. However, the BTOA did formally apologise for their behaviour.
The BTOA was willing to acknowledge where we may have got heated in the discussions, but we also pointed out where the minister had fallen short and how his team had fallen short.